Before trying a straight glide, you should have already mastered skating and stepping. In this episode, we'll teach you the next step, a straight glide.
Gliding is a snowboard basic, one that you'll use every single time you hit the snow. And more importantly, it introduces the basics of balance, edging, and pressure, skills you'll use later on in turning. And like most snowboard skills, you know more than you think about gliding from the everyday things you've been doing all along.
For a straight glide, simply get moving down the hill and stay put until you naturally run out of speed. Like coasting on a bicycle or on the back of this cart, you just want to maintain your balance. Don't try to turn, and for God's sakes, don't move your arms.
Snowboarding is much easier than you think. Good snowboarders look so smooth because they just maintain good posture while making subtle adjustments to their feet and knees.
For a straight glide, you really just need good posture. We'll add the foot and knee movement later on. Get into an athletic stance, knees bent, arms down at your side, but even with the slope. While you intuitively want to lean into the hill, on a snowboard you always want your hips and shoulders parallel with the terrain. Practicing this, standing still on a grass hill, your front leg bears most of your weight and will get a little tired. When you're moving on a snowboard on the snow, this will feel smooth and easy.
While this may feel strange at first, it's essential for your balance. As with skateboarding, if your body's not level, the board will come right out from under you.
Now that you know the correct posture, find a hill with a slight grade and a smooth runoff, so you'll naturally run out of speed without having to slam on the brakes. The bottom of the bunny hill usually works great.
Buckle your front foot into your binding and step up the hill a short distance, about 10 or 15 feet. Rotate your board so the nose points downhill and get into that good posture we just discussed. With your front foot strapped in, get yourself moving. A nice little wiggle ought to do it. Then rest your foot up against your back binding or on your stomp pad if you've got one.
Like Ron Popeil says, set it and forget it. Put your back foot in place, maintain a balanced posture, and don't do anything else. Let the board go down the hill. You just want to get the feel of moving on a snowboard while maintaining good posture. Don't fight with the board or wiggle around.
Keep your weight centered. Often beginners get nervous and lean back. To avoid this, imagine shifting your hip forward over your front leg. This should help you stay balanced.
Imagine you're an action figure. Once you get into your posture, hold it until you come to a stop.
Beginners struggle because they get nervous and fight with the board, adding movements that don't belong, like sitting back, stiffening their knees, or moving their arms. But this skill is seriously easy. Stay calm, centered, and let the board do its thing.
I hope we've helped you find the joy in gliding straight. It's a joy that never ends, unless there's something in your way.
Now that you've mastered a straight glide, it's time to try a J-turn.